Manny Faces is putting his monster face on because today we're going to transform into monsters in Altered Beast for your Sega Genesis. Let's go ahead and take the game, pop it in my Sega Genesis, and see how it holds up today. Let's go to the game.
Rise from your grave.
Altered Beast was published by Sega and served as the initial pack-in game when the system was released here in the United States starting in August of 1989. It is based on Sega's 1988 arcade game. The manual opens with the following. Summoned by Zeus, god of thunder, you have been awakened from the dead to challenge the wicked Neph, god of the underworld, for the fate of Athena. And Athena is no ordinary girl. She is the daughter of Zeus and must take her rightful place among the gods if only you can free her from her place of imprisonment. Although you were once a brave and awesome Roman centurion, the rigors of this journey demand a supernatural display of strength, and so you are bestowed with the powers of the Altered Beast. The power to transform your being into part animal, part human creature of formidable force. Altered Beast is a side-scrolling action game for 1 or 2 players. As mentioned in the manual, an options screen can be accessed at the title screen by pressing B and start together. That allows you to choose a starting round, difficulty from normal, hard, and hardest, life bar size, and starting lives. The manual also states you can continue by pressing A and start together at the game over screen. For the controls, use the D-pad to move and duck, A to punch, B to kick, down and B to do a kick straight up from the ground, C to jump, and up and C to do a high jump. The game contains 5 levels. In each level you can transform into a beast. When you do, your punch and kick attacks become different special attacks. In the first level you become a werewolf who can throw fireballs and do a flame streak attack. In level 2 you become a were-dragon who shoots lightning bolts and makes a laser barrier. In level 3 you can turn into the adorable were-bear, where you can do a body spin jump and use a breath attack that petrifies basic enemies. In level 4 you become a were-tiger who can throw bouncing flame balls and use a vertical pillar of fire attack. And in the final level you become a gold werewolf who is basically the werewolf from level 1 with a dye job. To transform, you must collect spirit orbs that are released from blue 2-headed wolves. Every time you collect one, you will power up, going from a muscular man with the first orb, a 1990s home run record-breaking baseball player with the second one, and finally your beast form with the third. Your life bar shows damage at the bottom of the screen, with each section starting at blue and changing colors when damage is taken until it disappears. You never heal in the game, including in between rounds. Neph can appear up to 3 times per level. If you are in your beast mode, the boss fight of that round will begin. The earlier you face the boss, the more points you can earn. If you are not transformed, the level will continue, unless you have reached Neph for a 3rd time, at which point you'll fight the boss in human form. If you defeat the boss in the first 4 rounds, your spirit balls will be taken from you and you will revert back to your basic form for the next level. In level 5, if you beat Neph, you beat the game, being allowed to attack the credits and then start over again at level 1. Graphically speaking, the game did a good job showing off early 16-bit graphics with parallax scrolling large characters and cool transformation screens. The music and sounds are truly the highlight of the game, with a great soundtrack and some solid sounds including awesome digitized voices. Family-friendly wise, the game features mild fantasy violence and a scene where Athena is in a Christ-like crucifixion pose. It received an E10 and up rating when it was ported to the Nintendo 3DS. Currently at Pricecharting.com, the game has a value of $11 loose, $24 complete, and $28 new, although the new price is most likely out of date, as the pack-in games were not sealed and sealed retail releases are very hard to come by today. So what do I think of Altered Beast on the Sega Genesis? As a pack-in game, it makes sense as it did show off early 16-bit graphics and sounds, controlled well, and could be played by 2 players. However, the game itself, while it's good, is also fairly shallow and can be completed in under 15 minutes. At least there's a cheat code that allows you to transform into any of the beasts you want on any stage by pressing down and left, A, B, and C, and start at the title screen. This game was also used in many early hot swapping cheats, where you would turn on the system, take the cartridge out while the system was still on, put in a new game and press reset for different results. For instance, you could put in Altered Beast, turn on the system, take out the cartridge while the system was on, put in Strider, and press reset to give you unlimited lives in Strider. However, it's not advised gamers do this, as it's possible it could harm your system or possibly the cartridges themselves by overloading fuses. Altered Beast also holds a strong nostalgic factor, as for many gamers, including myself, it was the first Genesis game we ever played. I actually remember playing it in demo units at stores like Toys R Us before I eventually got the system. So it's the kind of game that might go in a top 10 list for nostalgia purposes, but the game itself is one I can only play every now and then. So where am I going to rank Altered Beast among other Genesis games I've already reviewed based solely on my current enjoyment of the game? I'm looking in the middle. I do enjoy Bimini Run more at 19, but I will put this over Slime World at 20. So out of the 52 games I've now ranked for the Sega Genesis, Altered Beast is powering up at the 20 position. Altered Beast may not have a lot of depth, but it still offers some fun along with some great music and voices. But that's just what I think. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me both on the Facebook and the Twitter. Join the Discord. Support the show at patreon.com/NoSwearGamer. And click the bell so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you for giving me a little part of your day, and I look forward to seeing you next time on the next episode of the No Swear Gamer. Take care, and don't forget to power up.